Hey guys, welcome back. It's J-Dogs here for another episode of Spiritcraft, and we're back here and we're going to do some work on the house while we talk about a few things, and I can show you guys some progress that I've done, and we'll take a look around here. Got a few different things to show off that we've done throughout the week, so I'm just going to do some clips where I kind of go back and show you guys the clips. In between when I get to the subjects and whatever, but I thought I'd show you guys the progress I've made on the house. So this is the design I decided to go with. Boy, I can't talk today. The doorway is going to be in the front center instead of off to the side. I wanted something off to the side, but I just couldn't get it to work right. And then I also figured, well, you know, trying to put doors and stuff like that, it just probably wouldn't end up working the way I wanted it to, so we extended over to here. So we're off to the side. I brought the porch around just a little bit. That's about as far as it's going to go on this side. And then over here, as you can see, I also redid the count of the front. It was 3 at one point in time, and I switched it to 4, just so that the counts worked out on how big things were. But you can see here I've got some clay in the back with stairs over top. I wanted kind of a 3D type thing instead of just flat, and I like the way it worked out. I need suggestions for what to put down here. So far I've had a suggestion to put, my first idea was like maybe glowstone and then bushes on top, which I think is what I'm going to go with. Somebody else suggested putting some crops in here, like putting water and then 2 pieces of dirt and then like putting weed on top of it and grow it up all the way, and that could just be kind of the thing that goes around. I may like alternate between things, like maybe do one with bushes, one with flowers, one with wheat, one with, you know, and just kind of go around with the different things. Might do that. So tell me what you guys think down below, and we'll see what we'll do. The corners, this is how they ended up. I had these pillars that stuck out, and so when I got to the corner, it just so happened it worked out the right way. So if you see how, you know, there's a stair on this side and stair on this side, instead of just putting the stair over here, I just kind of turned the corner and continued the pattern, and with the way I counted it out, luckily it just so happened to work out right. So but on the inside here, I've been putting down spruce wood, but like I said, temporarily it's going to be spruce wood, but later on I think we may change it to something else, or at least put a carpet pattern over the top of it. So yeah, I'm going to show you guys a little bit, do a little bit of work here, and you can see the pattern on the inside. I think I like the way the pattern turned out on the inside. Give me 1 second while I check something really quick, guys. I want to make sure that things are set up right. So let me check here. And it seems, yeah, okay. So I just wanted to make sure. I wasn't sure if my volume was recording for some reason. I've got a mute button on my microphone, and I can't tell when it's muted and not muted, so I wanted to make sure that I didn't have to record this all over again. So, but we're going to put part of the floor down, and like I said, once we get to this area back here, I think I'm going to kind of terraform this out to be even with this, so it kind of goes straight across and then turns. So we're going to cover up this cave somewhat, but there is going to be something that we do with that, I think. But once we start going over the edge here, we're actually going to start putting in supports underneath the house to where it's like being supported, and it hangs up over the cliff here. And I don't know how far back we're going to go with it. I know I want it to be pretty long, but I don't know if I want to like literally go way back there. That'd be a huge house. I don't think I want to go that big, but like, I don't know. I might make a huge house up here. I don't know. And then I know I want probably at least 2 floors, maybe, and then a nice roof on it. Maybe do an attic in the roof or something. Since it's going to be such a big house, and then we're going to start dividing this up on the inside. I think what I want to do is I want to get at least 2 windows in every room. So like here would be our first divider, and there would be our divider. Yeah, something like that. But let me get some spruce and start putting it down and get some work done while we're actually sitting here talking. So yeah, we've had a few different things this week. I had another visitor, which it seems the guy Z, the one that's calling himself Z, he tried to kill me earlier this week. You guys saw that, and I'm not quite sure why people are trying to kill me, but hey, people are out to get me. But then I got a visit. Oops, that was pointless. There we go. Forgot to stick it in there. But then I got another visit, which we're going to clip back to here in a second, from somebody else. And they are actually leaving the calling card that the person from the Feed the Beast was leaving. So I'm thinking that one is actually one person and one is the other. Either that or it's the same person and they're just trying to play mind games with me. Not sure which is which. But I think we're going to get to the bottom of things and try to figure out who is doing what and why. But it seems everybody was out to kill me. So yeah, we've kind of done, you know, I want to, this is going to eventually go way out that way. But I'm just kind of following the dirt for now, only because I want to make sure that, there we go. I want to make sure that I can be able to fill in underneath this. I don't want any gaps, like hanging gaps, so it's going to look a little bit weird. I'm just going along on top of the dirt for now. So yeah, I think what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to do a little bit of work here and maybe start figuring out where I'm going to do some dividing and figure out how we're going to extend this out. And I'll be right back. We're going to go to that clip of our little visit from our friend from the Feed the Beast server, and we'll be right back, guys. Alright guys, so welcome back, and we're back here at my place, and I've had something pointed out to me that I didn't even notice at first, so we're going to go check it out and see what's going on. Over here, I was just going along, just totally oblivious to everything, and I guess either somebody saw it or something, but I had it pointed out to me that there was something hidden behind here. I'm not quite sure what it is. I'm going to be very careful, because somebody tried to kill me, so. Oh. Okay. Alright. So this is definitely, I don't know if it's the same person, same set of people or anything, but this does not have the mark of Z on it, but it is our little friend from FTB, because, yeah. And I've still got to go back and check on all the other ones, because I got to write them down. Oh, there is a pressure plate. I did not step on that. Lucky me. Now if this blows up, that's going to cause some damage. Huh. Well, since I saw it, I'm not... Oh. Okay. Now, that's a no-no. I see that down there. Let's go down here, see what's going on. We learned our lesson from last time. We're going to get our water bucket. Hey. Nope, nothing down here. That would have blown up some big stuff. Actually, no, it wouldn't have. Okay. Well, I caught it anyways, but no, I just realized that would have fallen into the water and would not have caused any damage. So, that would have been okay. I was about to say, people be trying to kill me and blow my stuff up, and And you can see where whoever it was pillared out through here. Oh, there's some iron down there too. Oh. Uh-oh, phone. Hold on. Okay, so let's see here. We gotta get out through here. Alright, and nope. Can't get through there. Oh, let's do that. There we go. Doop. Well, everybody left and right always want to be using TNT. Jeez. Alright. So anyways, yep. Definitely got this guy back. So, alright guys, we'll be back here in a few and we'll get to work on showing you guys what I've done with the house up here. I've been working on it quite a bit, and yeah, that should be the next little clip that you guys see. Be right back. Alright guys, so yeah, you can see we've had a little bit of a visit from somebody else there, and so I thought I'd show you guys that. Whoops, lag. Just walked off the edge of the building. Okay, so I was going to come down here anyways. I wanted to show you guys. See the pillar here? This is kind of how that this is going to be coming down to be the support beams, and then, well, I can't really walk around here now. We'll just make a little path temporarily. Boop, boop. Okay, so you can see that I've extended this just a little bit. This one doesn't go down quite yet, but like I said, it's going to go way out into here. I'm thinking partially of maybe, like, instead of just a big square still, of possibly, like, turning the corner going that way until it's no longer flat, going that way and then coming back, and having, like, different designs into it to where there's, like, different, like, sections of the house. If I don't do that, I may just end up adding on to it and doing that, so I'm not sure yet. Why did I not there we go, we picked that up. But I want to start dividing it up so that you guys can kind of see how we're going to do this. I think for now, on the inside, we're going to try to keep this pattern on the walls, and then, I don't know. I think I might try to go like another layer on the inside of the wall so that we don't have to have the same design for every room. But then it's going to make the windows and stuff look weird. They'll be all sunk in. So I think pretty much we're going to be having to use the same wall design for every room, but we can maybe like do different floors and different ceilings if we decide to do something like that. As far as the pattern of dividing rooms goes, I'm not completely sure, but I do know, like, starting here, we're probably going to come in like this on each side a little bit. I'm kind of free-forming this to figure out what I want to do. Later, yeah, Said and Born are on with us right now. But I'm trying to figure out, like, I know I want to, when I walk in, I want it to be like a large hallway right here, and then it's going to split off onto each side. So I think like right here is where we're going to split it, maybe. And we'll come in a little bit into a hallway. We'll have a doorway here, maybe, that goes that way. Just kind of take that out for now. That's actually a pretty small room, so if we're going to make them narrow going this way, we're going to make them a little longer, I think. So let's go ahead and take this out. But yeah, I was going to talk to you guys a little bit about, also we've had a new member on the server that joined this week, and so I did a little clip of that, and I think I'm going to go ahead and put that with this for you guys, just so that It's not in a whole nother video by itself because it's just a fairly short clip. I just wanted to show you guys who came on and you know, give them a little tour and everything. So I'm gonna work on this a little bit, figure out how I want to divide this up real quick, and we're gonna do another quick shortcut real quick and show you who our new member of the server was. So I'll be right back, guys. Alright guys, welcome back to the Spiritcraft Server. It's J-Dogs here, and as you can see, we've got a new member here, Box190, aka
Hey
Bird's
guys.
son. You guys have probably seen him on the stream a few times, and yeah. For his birthday, I decided, me and his dad decided that we'd let him get on the server, so he got on the server today, and we'll keep an eye on him, see what he does, and what kind of builds he's got in mind. Anything you got in mind that you have been thinking about building?
Not really, not yet. I'm gonna have to figure it out as I go.
Pig? No. Pig. Over here. Pig.
It's a pig.
It's a pig. Okay.
Yep.
But anyways, now that I've been distracted by the pig. But yeah, he's already gone over this. He's already read all the good stuff, signed the book. Don't forget, you can have a build here at spawn, and then you can go out, you know, wherever you want to, and pick a place out there and start building. Fair warning, there's no jungle within about 6,000 blocks. Because
that's
yeah, we just recently found the jungle wood, and it was like 6,000 one direction, 10,000 the other direction. So yeah,
wow.
it was way out there. It was crazy. So yeah, we have jungle wood though here at spawn if you need any, and cocoa beans to farm, and so we've got all the stuff that you would need from a jungle. Just yeah, there's not one nearby. The only thing that you can't get here that you can that you would have to get at a jungle is a cat. So if anybody wants cats, yeah, it's gonna be a little bit of a walk, but we plan on making a tunnel there eventually. So, and don't forget, once you get set up, we can hook you up to the nether hub. We got everybody hooked up now. So.
Okay.
But, yeah, just thought I'd let you guys know that we got another guy on the server, and slowly but surely we're growing. We're getting there. So, I'll see you guys later. We're probably going to hook this to another piece of video or something like that, probably in the next episode. And, so, we'll be back in here to a few guys, probably a few days later, and we'll start some work. Alright guys, so we did a little bit here, and we are back here, and I'm going to show you guys what we did. So yeah, our newest member is Box190, and you can see he's actually on right now. He's been hard at work getting some stuff done. But this is what I think I'm going to try to go with for the alternate design of the inside walls, I think. I think it kind of looks good. I think it goes well together, maybe. What do you think? Yeah? No? Should I try to go for this design more? Maybe... Oh! Hey, that's what I could do. Like, maybe where these line up with these... Like here I can't do it really, but here it kind of lines up, so I could put that pattern into the wall here, so it looks similar. Maybe. I'll try that out here in a minute. But yeah, so I'm kind of dividing this up. That's how I'm going to do this. The hallway is going to come in, and I think ultimately we're going to have a staircase. If you guys remember Wish's house on the old map that we had, it was kind of divided up like this. Whenever she was doing her house, I helped her divide it up, and I've always liked this style. You can see it's actually one taller, and I think I like the idea of putting the glass in. So we're actually going to be putting glass on the inside here too, like this. And I think that's going to look cool. I may also eventually replace that with glowstone. See if that works better for like a source of light, and we might do that. I torched up the top a little bit so that we are safe from creepers spawning and stuff, because I don't feel like having this blown up. Oh, I gotta do this side. I'll remember to do that here shortly. But as far as this goes over here, you can see where I've kind of started going off the edge a little bit, and I've got this cut out, and that's because I actually want this to be, and I'm going to kind of shift here. I actually want this to be open in the center to where it's just like a large piece of open glass. And I think I'm going to fill it in with just regular glass, not colored stained glass or anything. But it'll be where when you walk in, it'll be this large open room, and of course I'll still divide the areas of it, so we'll have walls and stuff, but each room is going to have a glass floor where it overlooks this, I think, and I think that's going to be pretty cool. We're still going to have a basement. I think what I'm going to do is wherever I decide to put it, it'll start over here where we have like a large portion of it, and then you'll actually be able to walk over here, and I think like what I've been thinking, I think wow, sorry, can't talk today. What I think I'm going to do is once it gets to here, roughly, I'm actually not going to do anything. I think when I get down there, I'm going to give it a feel of like maybe like a mine shaft or something. And then once it gets over this way, just have it kind of open up. Or no, I'll do it like a small forest or a plains or something like that. So lots of grass and stuff like that. And when it gets down into the bottom, I'm going to leave these trees and kind of build around them. So that when you look down into it, you can see like it looks like a small city or like where there's somebody living in there. I think that would be kind of cool. I don't know what you guys think of that. Give me ideas if you have other ideas. But I'm trying to think of what would look pretty neat down there. Get some more spruce. But I know along the edges here I want to keep it just like 3 wide with wood, so the glass doesn't go completely up to the edge here. I'm also trying to think of ideas of what I'm going to do when we start getting the overhang on the sides here. I'll show you real quick what I'm talking about. We're going to have an overhang on the outside where along the front and sides of the house, I planned on putting like, I was talking about earlier of doing like wheat or bushes or glass or whatever. And we've only got to fill in these 2 blocks. But as we get over closer to here, when the porch ends, we're going to actually have to fill in several of these blocks. And then when you look at it from underneath, I want it to look nice too. So I think what I might do is this stairs here, I might continue them along the front. And have that be like the border, and then we'll still do whatever it is we're going to do, and then underneath that we might do a layer of something so it kind of covers it up, and then maybe some fencing. When we get out this way, I do plan on these support pieces. I'm going to put fencing in between, at least near the top, I think. And then, but as it comes out, I'm also thinking of another idea, which is like completely different, and that is if I decide to do the basement, I might put like my animals in the basement, and if I do that, this could all be open to where you could see down into the animals or whatever, or my farms or whatever I decide to put down here, because the basement's going to be rather large too, and basically it's going to be a house sitting on top of like a whole nother part of the city. That will kind of extend out and go to different parts of the thing here. And then on top, we're also going to have like, I want to have a village, which it's going to be like on this other side over here where you guys have seen, that is like underneath a section. You guys know what I'm talking about. But there's going to be like a small village over there with some villagers, and I want to set up trading, and I just fell. But yeah, so that's what I want to do with that, and then I want to have like several different areas of, can't get up through here, several different areas of my city that where I'm not just living in one big house that branches off. So I want to make sure that I'm not doing too much here. Let me fix this while I'm still thinking of it, or I won't remember. What is it? That, and then a stair. There we go. So we'll walk back around the long way. I think I'm going to put, actually I think I'll do that right now. We're going to take here and flip these. And this is going to be another entrance way. like so. Simple. Boom. So this can be another way to get up onto the porch. And then I think I might also do another doorway on this side, maybe. Maybe extend the porch a little further and then do a doorway somewhere around there. So that I have a few different ways of getting into the house. Maybe, maybe not. But I like this. I think this is turning out rather well. Maybe do that type of the design like I was saying and just either checkerboard it or... Yeah, because we could easily almost kind of checkerboard that. So I might try doing that too. But let me know what you think, guys, and if you are liking the design and everything. I think I'm going to try to get some work done, and next time we come back, we may be a little bit closer to having a lot of this put on, and I'll start putting in some of the glass here, and we might start digging out the basement and doing some different stuff like that. Because I don't want to spend too much time on this, but I wanted to show you guys a lot of the building process and not too many cuts. I know normally I'm not able to show too much of the actual building process. Also, I like how I did this before. We may flip it around and like right here, do that instead, which, let me see how that looks. Something like that. Oh. Because that's what gave us our design last time. And does that line up with this at all? Oh, it does. Perfect. Now, would we line up? No, we won't line up here. But I can still do that here. And then we would have it repeat again like 2 blocks over. So I don't know. So we'll look at that. I actually might make the doorway wider too, just so that it lines up with that next part. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We've got some other things coming up pretty soon that are going to be real nice. Also, I wanted to mention to you guys, I'm going to be having some things, not just yet, but if you, like, say you sign up before all this goes on, you'll still be eligible. But I'm going to have some special prizes for, like, the first 5 people that sign up as patrons, and then I'm going to have things for the first like 5 people of each level. So like for the $1, $5, $10. So and each surprise or prize or whatever you want to say is going to be different depending on the level you signed up for. Do we have a sheep stuck on the tree? We're going to go over there and check it out while I'm waiting. But depending on each one that you sign up for, it's going to vary on what the prize is. The higher ones, I'm thinking of like maybe doing a free game or something. Yeah, we have a sheep stuck in here. That's weird. Do like a free game or something where I give out a game to, you know, for the first, say, 5 patrons that do a certain level or something like that. Because I want to make things that are more like for your level. And if you don't want to do something like that, then we can go ahead and turn around and you know, just switch it around. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I've got to get going. As you guys can tell, the phones are ringing and people are talking and all kinds of stuff, and it's so yeah. I will see you guys next time, and take it easy. Peace out.